Football season doesn't start till Friday, and COVID outbreaks are already forcing some schools to cancel games. Joe Trahan's been tracking some of these last-minute changes and joins us now to bring us up to speed.
Yeah, you guys, I want to keep this in perspective, but there is certainly concern among coaches and administrators. Here we go again feeling, if you will. I spoke to several of them this afternoon, with one coach telling me they're bracing for the impact on this football season to be worse than last in terms of games lost. Now, more athletes are testing positive for the virus, but the silver lining so far, coaches saying the majority of cases they're seeing amongst their athletes have been mild. But because they want to be as cautious as possible, we're already seeing a significant number of cancellations and schedule changes. The first few weeks, and mostly non-district games, won't determine playoff berths, so they're not as vital. But this trend figures to continue, and the issue moving forward will be how to make up all those district games that are so important that could be lost. The UIL, the state's governing body over high school sports, will allow those decisions to be made locally. There are executive committees for each district, and they will have to make those decisions moving forward. Now, here's a look at some of the cancellations from week 1. Thomas Jefferson versus North Dallas, Pinkston versus Venus, Pope John Paul II versus Lovejoy, Fort Worth Christian Temple, Fort Worth Temple Christian, that is, versus Dallas Covenant, and Frisco Wakeland against Sulphur Springs, and Garland Naaman Forest versus Frisco. Now, those last two games, they were able to kind of swap. Frisco will now take on Sulphur Springs, but it won't be that easy moving forward. Believe you me, those changes emblematic of what we could see moving forward. One administrator told me that they're going to lean on experience from last year with policies and protocols they've already got in place, stuff they learned from last year. They're staying positive, buoyed by the fact that they were able to get through a tough situation last year and eventually, that is, hand out all those football state championships. Meanwhile, coming up in sports, the latest on the Cowboys COVID issue and Jerry Jones' comments about vaccinations that you don't want to miss.